For those of you who are interested, I'm going to do a little deep dive on Tala chakras. Just a little deep dive. So what are Tala chakras? Well, first of all, the Tala chakras are the lower chakras in our legs. Okay, there's a set of 7, and they're connected to Muladhara, which is our root chakra. And this is our safety, security, our basic instinct, sense of survival. It's also connected to 7 core instincts, which can be found across the board in mammals and other animals and species. So I found this really interesting because these are, according to Hinduism, these are states of darkness that people are like living in. So basically you are creating your own hell by being angry or being envious or being in any of these lower emotional frequencies that are directly correlated to the 7 deadly sins. So let me just show you a little bit here in my book. Here's a little preview of the Talas. You can tell the 7 major energy centers here connected to our spirituality. Now the lower ones, these are just minor chakras, but they run down our legs, and they are our physical plane, sexuality, and evil, emotions and experiences of that lower nature. So they're connected to Muladhara, which I talked about was our root chakra, safety, security, also grounding in there. We got that root chakra and the leg highlighted there. So if you do have any, let's say, back pain, leg pain, hip pain, this is probably definitely correlated to these chakras. So just keep that in mind. Some of the feelings are anger, lust, selfishness, pride, fear, envy, jealousy, confusion, and resentment. And these are all connected to our primal instincts. So the 7 core instincts are seeking, anger, fear, grief, care, pleasure, and lust, and play. So those are our basic instincts. So, and then we also have got the deadly sins, which are very connected to the Tala chakras. I find that very interesting because if you look into Hinduism, where this originated, where this all started, it started in this book. And I'm not even going to talk about it, but there's more than one book that goes by multiple names. And if you look, and we'll talk about actually which demon rolls over which chakra and what state of experience that puts you in. And here's some fun little pictures to go with that. So this is considered the Hindu hell. And these are states of consciousness that we are currently living in. So the good thing is now we know what the Tala chakras are and we know where they're located. And so I can assess those and see where there might be imbalances. And it's really interesting too, because once you start really going into each one of those chakras and into emotions and feelings and what all that entails, it can help you identify where you can make changes and shift your subconscious thought pattern, your behaviors to truly align with peace and happiness, and at the end of the day, unconditional love. And you know, when I'm studying this stuff, I just come across so much information because, for example, one of the chakras, one of the imbalances is inner blindness. So, you know, I go into a deep dive into that. So I'm in a rabbit hole, going down another rabbit hole into another rabbit hole. So like I'm way deep down in, and I come up with this information about inner blindness, and this guy called Dr. Bates, you can look him up, and he actually quit prescribing glasses in, I think it was the 1970s. And yes, and he jump-started this new age and encouraged his patients to practice palming. Anybody that does Reiki will know that this looks very familiar as we use our hands to harness energy and heal our body. So here's a little picture of Dr. Bates. And Dr. Bates did revolutionize the eye industry, the optometrist industry. However, that's not why I'm on here. I'm not here to talk about Dr. Bates, but when you start studying these emotions and you get into these layers and layers and layers of where the emotion came from, and there's simple emotions, there's complex emotions, there's some emotions have layers underneath them, like for example, anger. Anger is a big one, and I had to learn about this when I was a teacher in early childhood education, that when a child or an adult, when we're angry, that's what we're seeing at the top of the surface, but underlying there's a deeper issue, why we're angry. So basically, this helps you identify some issues. It can identify blockages that may be causing physical ailments, physical pain in the lower extremities, like the legs, the hips, things like that, the knees, the ankles. And this can help you change your life and move your conscious level to the next stage, which can set you up for even more potential in your future to attract those positive feelings and frequencies into your life so you can radiate this just beautiful, bright, wonderful light. So I hope this information helped you understand the Tala chakras a little bit more, and maybe in the future I might go into each chakra individually and what each chakra is connected to emotionally wise. So anyway, peace. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day. Sending love and light out to the world. Mwah.